Hi guys, this is Kornelia here from Postlight Clinic, and today I would like to talk to you about facial hair removal during lockdown. So as you guys are aware, we went into tier 4 right now and our branches will be closed, especially for Christmas time as well. Now most of you will find it a little bit hard to maintain this amazing laser results in between longer gaps in between the treatments. So here are a few tips from myself and my team at Postlight Clinic for you guys to follow to really make your life easier and to maintain facial hair throughout this quarantine and lockdown. So things to avoid. Number 1, constant shaving. So if you shave too often in between your sessions, that can possibly lead to the hair getting darker and thicker. So ideally you only want to shave 24 hours before your laser appointment. Now also, if you're not really careful with your shaving, what that can cause is that you will shave off some of the skin cells, and that can cause to some pigmentation and scarring on the face as well, and possible razor burns, and that is where the skin goes very red, very sensitive to touch, very itchy as well. So be very careful if you do have to shave, but ideally try not to. Number 2, hair removal creams. Hair removal creams are quite easy way and an affordable way to remove the hair, but the risk associated with it is that the creams usually have a quite high amount of alcohol in them. So someone who's very sensitive generally on the face can end up with a lot of irritation, rash, maybe even allergic reaction to the cream, which happens quite often. And if you're not really careful with the timing as well that you have the cream on, it can actually lead to burning of the skin. So you'll basically end up damaging the epidermis layer of your skin on your face. Number 3, tweezing. So when we pull out the hair from the hair bulb, what happens is that our skin gets a certain reaction thinking, okay, the hair has been plucked out, we have to replace it with a new one. Your body's very smart. So what your body will try to do is produce a stronger, thicker, darker hair in the same area. It can also lead to some scarring when we pluck the hair, so that's another thing to avoid. Threading. Now if you are someone who's not professionally qualified to carry out a hair threading, then I would really suggest that you just avoid it, because it can be quite painful and it will leave the skin quite red, sometimes even bruised. And if you're not very careful with the hygiene levels and the sterile environment as well around you, any low bacteria can be spread around the face and just the body in general. So any acne bacteria that will be spread around, herpes as well will be spread around. So try to avoid it, and if you usually get threaded, wait until the salon's open and then go have it done. So things you can actually do right now at home until your next appointment. I highly suggest that you personally, if you can, just leave the hair as they are, let it grow, don't touch it, do not disturb the process of the growth. If you do have to remove it, I do highly suggest a new method on the market, which is the dermaplaning. Now the low shavers can be bought off Boots, Superdrug, any pretty much website online, so they can be delivered to your home, and they are a little bit safer than using a normal shaver on the face. And the last one that is also a really good idea is waxing, especially waxing strips. They are so much more easier to use than actually heating up the wax in the pot, but you still have to remember that it's a little bit of a painful procedure. It can still lead to ingrown hairs and so on. So So final thoughts, if you can, leave the hair untouched, do not shave it, do not pluck it, do not tweeze it, just let the hair grow and do not disturb the natural hair growth of the hair. And another thing I would highly suggest is for you to have a free consultation with us. Right now we do carry those out through the phone or online, and after the lockdown you can actually come in person for a free consultation and take advantage of some really amazing discounts as well.